Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This one's going to be about 10 things you didn't know existed in Hypixel Skyblock, or 10 things that you didn't know about Hypixel Skyblock. If there's at least one thing in this video that you did not know about before watching this, then please consider liking and subscribing since it helps me out a lot in the algorithm and it will really make my day. Anyway, without rambling on for too much longer, go ahead, enjoy the video and have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya. Did you know that whilst wearing any of the 4 full wither sets, you can temporarily disable the Riverboard by middle clicking on the chest plate? As you see here, here's my necro chest plate, and here is the little Riverboard spinning around me. So if I middle click this chest plate, you can hear the sound and the Riverboard has obviously disappeared. This can actually be really useful during the floor 6 boss fight, because the Riverboard can actually aggro onto the golems and it can just wake them up and it will slow down the run. So yeah. Dungeon potions dropped from the speedy refined blood mobs and blood room actually drop these dungeon potions. And you might think that these are actually completely the same as the ones bought from Ophelia. But as you can see from this one, it says it grants 20 speed, and if I try to buy one from Ophelia right here, this one has 15. So you can see the difference here, that speedy blood mobs have 5 more speed more than the ones dropped from Ophelia. Go figure. When you enter a dungeon but you don't actually start it, there's this weird redstone block here that says back out from the floor or completely scared, and if you click it you'll leave the dungeon and you'll just teleport to the dungeon hub. Wait, this ain't the dungeon hub. Yeah, this is actually teleports you to the one in the hub in the crypt area, which is really weird, and honestly, I don't know why they made it like this. But yeah, guess that's the thing. There's at least 4 different versions of the Smite 6 book dropped from Revenant and Returned Horrors. The only difference between actually all of these books is the order of the mobs that the enchant says it will actually affect. Did you know there's only actually 322 people subscribed to this YouTube channel, and legend has it that each subscriber I get, you get a 10% extra chance to get a legendary pet on your next pet craft. So go down there, click that red button and make it great. Do it right now. Anyway, since we're talking about pets, this one's going to be about the rabbit pet. And did you know that the rabbit pet, it craps out particles, and yeah, it just craps. I have nothing else to really say. There's no other pet in the game to my knowledge that actually does this, so this is really weird. The beacons that can be crafted using the forge and powered by power crystals have a tendency to randomly change their profile stats. Like, I never have this on pet luck. There's no reason for me to have it on pet luck, and I usually just have it on magic find. There's literally, this changes all the time, and now, if you do know why this actually happens, then please tell me down in the comments below. Sometimes there is a small chance for Oreo I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Basically the quiz puzzle, and that guy, if you do the puzzle correctly, which most of the time you should do, it can max out all of your training weights and bottles of gyres to their maximum value. The maximum value respectively is 50 plus strength for the weights and 100 plus intelligence for the gyre, and they get maxed out with no time value on them at all. To prove this, I actually have one. I have a training weight in my backpack that is maxed out 50 plus strength, and it's been held for about like a minute. Let me just find it real quick here. As you can see right here, time held 1 minute and it has already plus 50 strength. So that's pretty cool, I guess. If 2 or 4 people die at any time and both kill the same fairy that's on 1 hit point, then both players can get revived from 1 fairy. This can actually be really useful when you want to conserve fairies if you're in like a really hard master mode floor. Obviously there wasn't a second person there to die, but that was just a bit of footage just to show you what it'd be like. If you leveled up your foraging skill at a very low level at the start of a new profile, for example, once you level up a few times, it'll say you have certain parts to the forest that's accessible, except these parts don't exist. Because of the park update that happened quite a while now, These parts of the forest that will come up in the skill message once you level up, they don't exist anymore because they have been transformed into the park. This is actually quite cool because it makes older players feel a bit of nostalgia of what Skyblock used to be like. Another thing you might have not known about Skyblock is about abilities like Quiver Impact from the Hyperion or any of the Necron Blades don't actually work in between dungeon rooms. What I mean by this is like if you're in between two rooms in like the little door, let's say it's a Wither door, if you're in that area then you can't use stuff like Wither Impact. And it can actually be really annoying because if you're trying to teleport into a different room, it'll feel like you're lagging or something because it doesn't actually teleport, it doesn't do anything, not even any message or anything. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If there's at least one thing you didn't know about that came up in this video, then please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out a lot and it will really make my day. Anyways, see ya, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya!